Hey guys, it's Allison. So today's video is gonna be a reading vlog, and it's all about Frieda McFadden books. So if you guys like the author, just keep on watching. But I'm gonna read 3 books and I'm gonna rate it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below any videos you want me to do next. Subscribe down below if you're new to my channel. Turn on post notifications to get an update every time I post a new video. And let's get started. So the first book we're gonna read by Frieda McFadden is The Perfect Son. I actually have read the Housemaid series, but I want to read more of her books, so we're gonna go with this one. My mom bought this book at Costco, I believe, and she read it and she liked the book, and that was the first time she actually read a whole entire book. So I did start reading this a while back and then I stopped reading it. I have a page marker in there. As you can see, I didn't get too far, so I'm going to start the book again and see how I think about it. I'm gonna read the back for you real quick. It says, "All families have secrets, but some secrets are deadly. Erica Cass has a perfect family and a perfect life, until one quiet evening, 2 detectives show up at her front door. Miss Cass, we are hoping your son could answer a few questions about the girl who disappeared last night. A high school girl has vanished from their quiet neighborhood, and the police suspect the worst. Erica's teenage son, Liam, was the last person to see the girl alive. Erica has always sensed something different in her seemingly perfect oldest son. He's charming, smart, and popular, but mothers have the best instincts, and Erica knows there's more to her son than meets the eye. She wants to believe he's innocent, but as the evidence mounts, she can't deny the truth. Liam may have done the unthinkable." This is so interesting because I feel like every time the mom talks, she's like, "Oh, and this happened," like blah blah blah. Like she emphasizes things, but she doesn't like tell all the details. So you're like, what did he do? What did Liam do that was so bad? You know? I think this is already the second time she has said something. I'm like, I don't know. When I'm reading this, I don't know what to think. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why the picture's like this though. So it looks like a young boy. He's a teenager, so I don't know why they're making him look. But maybe this is when he was young and when everything started. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. So interesting. I am on page 115 and something was just revealed. And I was like, oh my goodness, that makes perfect sense. So back home from work, as you saw, I was reading and I read like 100 pages at work, and I'm gonna try to knock. I think it's like a good 120 pages, so let's see. I'm on chapter 44. I am so confused right now. Like chapter 56 is gonna put you in a whirlwind. Really confused right now. So this book had me a little bit on a whirlwind, but we are finished with the book now, and I really thought one way, but then I went back on it, but I was actually right. I don't want to really give away what happened in the book unless you guys really want to know, but maybe I'll put like a little insert text box. That's where I'm gonna insert it. That it is so crazy that it was a father the whole time. I had a feeling it was a father, but then I was like, nah, he's normal. Like the mother was making him seem so normal, and I was just like, yeah, maybe not. But I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, who else? But then we find out like the grandfather's a murderer. Then I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. But then it was actually the father the whole time, and then Liam killed him off. So crazy how like that whole thing just happened. I was just like, wow. He basically tried to frame his son for everything. Even though his son did have weird tendencies, I think his son knew, and like he was trying to, you know, he wasn't trying to be like his father kind of thing, because he like had an inkling of what was going on. And then the daughter was about the whole thing. But I don't know how I should rate it because I feel like I knew what was gonna happen, and then I knew it wasn't. Like, I don't know how to rate it. I don't want to rate it 5 stars just because like I had a feeling on what was gonna happen. So I'm gonna rate it 4.5 stars. But we are gonna move on to the next Frieda McFadden book. I'm gonna take a little break and start reading tomorrow, but yeah. So the next book we're gonna read is Never Lie, and I never read the back of this book, so we're gonna read it right now together and see what it's about. It says, sometimes the truth kills. Newlyweds Trisha and Ethan are searching for the house of their dreams. They think they found it when they visit the remote manor that once belonged to Dr. Adrian Hale, a renowned psychiatrist who vanished without a trace years ago. But when a violent winter storm traps them at the estate, the house begins to lose its appeal. Stuck inside and growing restless, Trisha stumbles on a collection of audio transcripts from Dr. Hale's sessions with patients. As Trisha listens to the cassette tape, she learns about the terrifying chain of events leading up to the doctor's mysterious disappearance. With each tape, another shocking piece of the puzzle falls into place, and a web of lies slowly unravels. But by the time Trisha reaches the final cassette, the one that reveals the entire horrifying story, it will be too late. Wow. Okay. We're gonna see how this goes. So as you guys saw, I showed you a line in the book, and that junk was crazy. I was like, what is she hiding? Like, I was already like, what the heck? But then we find out what she was hiding from her husband. And low-key, by page 48, I felt like I already knew who the killer was of the psychiatrist or whatever, or whoever made her disappear. But I don't know if I'm right. But I have an inkling and a little bit of clues that I think I know who it is, but yeah, I don't know. But I am on page 140 something, I believe. I'm gonna try to read after I put the baby to sleep, but let's see, because I'm kind of tired at the same time, so yeah. What? Page 244? What is happening? This junk is crazy. I'm shocked. I did not expect this. Let me keep reading real quick. What is happening in this book? Too much is going on at the end. The book was definitely really crazy. I did not expect that to happen at the end. Like, so much was happening at the end that I was just like, oh my goodness, too much information at once. But it definitely shocked me. So I'm definitely going to rate the Never Lie book by Frieda a 5 star. Now the spoilers are coming in the video. So what I thought was that EJ was Ethan, right? And he was the one to kill Adrian and all that stuff. But no, Adrian killed EJ and Trisha killed Adrian. And I'm just like blown away. Ethan's mom was actually a patient, and Ethan killed his mother because he did not have any money, and then he took her life insurance. So that's what happened. So he killed his mother. She killed many people because she was Adrian's patient, and she killed like 6 people. And yeah, and then at the end they had 2 kids, 1 and then 1 on the way. But I was just like, so many things are happening. So I really recommend this book. If you have not read this book, I definitely will have that at the top of my list. By the way, I read Never Lie in 2 days. So the next book we are reading is The Inmate. And I don't know what this one is about either. I did not read the back. So we're gonna read it together. I don't know if I'm gonna start it today or tomorrow. I'll probably start it tomorrow. And yeah, quick. It says the guiltiest people aren't always the ones behind bars. As a new nurse practitioner at a maximum security prison, Brooke Sullivan is taught 3 crucial rules. Treat all prisoners with respect, never reveal any personal information, never ever become too friendly with the inmates. But nobody knows that Brooke already has broken the rules. Nobody knows about her intimate connection to Shane Nelson, one of the penitentiary's most notorious and dangerous inmates. They certainly don't know that Shane was Brooke's high school sweetheart, the star quarterback, the golden boy who's serving a life sentence for a series of grisly murders, or that Brooke's testimony what put him there. But Shane knows. He knows more than anyone, and he would never forget. I feel like I have an inkling where this is going, but let's see what happens, because I was wrong about Never Lie. So yeah. So currently I am 50% of the way done with the book, and I love how Frieda writes with going from the present to the past, because of the fact that it seems a bit faster and then you know what's going on. I just love how she writes, but it's so interesting. I don't know what to think about this book, honestly. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, they're like really doing the obvious, but then at the same time, Frieda always has a twist to it. So I don't know what's gonna happen with this book. I don't have any inklings or anything about anything, but yeah, let's see what goes on. Oh, by the way, I switched from reading from the physical book to the Kindle. I have Kindle Unlimited, so I found the book on Kindle Unlimited. I don't currently have my physical Kindle with me, so I'm reading it on my phone. So yeah, it's so easier, so I can get through the book. So I'm in the car right now. I was reading the book on my phone. We went to Target and food shopping, but I got up to the part where Tim gives her a birthday present, gives Brooke a birthday present. It's the snowflake necklace that Shane tried to kill her with, supposedly. And she's like, how can Tim give this to me? Like, he knew, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, in my head, if Tim was trying to kill her, what is he trying to get out of that? That's what I want to know. But I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe Tim wasn't the one. Maybe it wasn't Tim. Maybe it wasn't Shane. I don't know what's happening. Frieda always got a twist, like I said. But yeah, let me keep reading and see what's gonna happen. Come on, why is she oblivious on the fact that Tim liked her in chapter, what chapter is this? 35. Like, why is she, like, literally Chelsea told her that it was Tim, and she still believed it was Shane. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why she's being oblivious. I can't. Tim and Shane did it together. I was not expecting that one. Did you expect it? No? Oh. Yeah, she did, she said. So I got a little bit too ahead of myself on that last clip, because Tim did not do anything. Shane was being very, very manipulative. And Tim actually saved Josh, because they had a talk before everything, and he said to him, if you ever meet a Shane Nelson, he's a very dangerous man. So what did Josh do? He killed him. Well, he didn't really kill him. Like, he killed him, but he didn't kill him. He used his baseball skills and batted that freaking tree and stabbed him with those icicles and saved his mother. So yeah, crazy. But I'm done with my 3 books. I read each book for 2 days. Oh yes, and I rate this book, I don't know if I rate it a 5 stars like Never Lie, but I'm gonna be rating the book a 4.5. So here I am at the end of the video. I'm gonna give you guys a little recap on what my thoughts are about the 3 Frieda McFadden books that I read. So with the first book, The Perfect Son, I rated a 4.5 stars just because I had a feeling of what was gonna happen, and then I went back on my thoughts and then it actually happened. But for me, it was a pretty good book. I just liked the way she gave us clues but then didn't at the same time. How the mother was talking throughout the whole book, it was just really interesting. And then I liked how they did the transcripts between each chapter and stuff like that. And then with the second book, Never Lie, I rated a 5-star read just because right at the last 100 pages, a whole big twist happened and so many things was happening right at the end. And I loved how she just twisted everything and how everybody was involved somehow. I don't know, I just really like that about her books. I love how she goes from past and present in all her books because it makes it feel like so much faster. And then with the third book, The Inmate, I didn't really like it as much, but then I still rated it 4.5 stars just because I really thought it was Tim at one point, and then it ended up being Shane. Still, he was being very manipulative, and I was just like, oh, I really went back on my thoughts. So we got 2 4.5 star reads and a 5-star read. So yeah, so comment down below if you guys have read any of those books. And I think their next Frieda McFadden book I'm going to read in another video, or just in general, I'm going to read The Crash. So let me know if you guys read that book, but let me know down below if you read any of these 3 books and your thoughts. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.